Ladies and gentlemen, boils and ghouls, marks of all ages, welcome back to Wrestle WreMarks. And happy Halloween to everybody out there since it's tomorrow.
And make sure y'all do the Monster Mash.
No Monster Mash. Anyway, I'm Pat. I'm Chris. That's Pat.
I'm Chris, y'all.
And this week, the wrestling world has been a mix of celebration, heartbreak, and just pure chaos.
Yeah, from legends having health scares to legends leaving on their own terms. It's been one of those weeks. Let's hit the news wire.
First and foremost, some tough news to start. WWE Hall of Famer Mike Rotunda, father of Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas, had a recent scare. Brother-in-law Barry Windham revealed Rotunda was in hospice care.
Yeah, that one hit hard, but Mike Rotunda came out to say that Barry misspoke as he's actually in a rehabilitation center following a heart attack in September. This man gave us IRS, Bray's lineage, and decades of stories. We're sending all the strength and love out to the Rotunda family.
For sure. It's great to hear that Mika came in and clarified things for us, because as soon as that hit, everybody was freaking out.
Yeah, I sent it to Chris, and he was all, bruh. And I was just like, man, we didn't really touch on it too much because, it's sad news. And then he had told me that Mika came out and addressed it. So I'm glad, and I hope and pray that
that he recovers.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. On the flip side, little good news. Rikishi hopped on social media this week with a positive health update after surgery. He's been kind of dark for a while since he's been having some health issues and he had to go get surgery, but he's in good spirits now, and it seems that he's on his way up.
Yeah, Big Daddy Kishi is recovering and says he's on the mend. That's great to hear. The bloodline needs the OG healthy. Maybe a TV return down the road once he's 100%. That'd be great.
I would love that. Remember, we were trying to think like maybe he would be involved in the whole Usos thing, and then that never happened.
Yeah.
And then the bloodline got huge, and I remember there was chatter that he might show up, and that never happened.
And of course, he's old school, so he's like, you never know. You never know. I'm like, come on, don't do
that
don't
on purpose. Yeah. While we're on Legends, though, Abdullah the Butcher also shared a health update. He's been in rough shape financially and physically as of late, but fans have rallied around him, helped raise money for his surgeries and everything. So it's nice to see that we got a nice little update from Abdullah.
Yeah, I mean, he's the absolute hardcore icon. Like, I don't think his name is up there.
Yeah, besides Funk.
Besides Brody,
Mick.
besides Mick, besides anybody who's doing anything in what's it called? I'm about to say CZW, but GCW. Anytime the business can take care of its own, we love to see that. He has had a lot of health issues for years.
Yeah, you can say all you want about wrestling fans. Like, they argue, they bitch, they complain. We get on our little tips of stuff too, but we always tend to rally around people when they need you.
At the end of the day, most wrestling fans shower. I don't know about the other ones, but at the end of the day, we all love our wrestlers no matter what. Because I keep hearing people say wrestling fans don't shower. Like, bruh,
I don't know about that. He had to clarify, so it might be.
It ain't me.
You don't have to say anything if you stay clean.
I'm just saying. Everybody else calling us dirty. I just want to let you know that some of us aren't dirty, bro.
Another scary scene, though, south of the border. Blue Demon Jr. and members of his stable were in a car accident, but thankfully reports say everyone's stable and recovering.
Yeah, that could have been tragic. Luckily, no fatalities. He's already coming back. Lucha legends are built different.
They really are.
Heck yeah.
Now, from the old guard to the face that runs the place, or was the face that runs the place until AJ Styles took it.
AJ freaking Styles.
John Cena's final Raw match is official. WWE is advertising it as the farewell to the flagship. Netflix made the big reveal on X, stating, quote, "One last Raw, one last time in the world's most famous arena. GOAT emoji. It's official. Watch John Cena's final #WWE Raw on Monday, November 17th at Madison Square Garden."
That's wild. 2 decades, countless memes, and 5 moves of doom. Remember 6 because he had that little, Wakanda Forever type punch you in the face move for a bit. Big Match John is hanging it up. We'll cover that in depth when it airs.
It's end of an era.
Really is, man. And it seems so surreal. Like, it seems like it's not gonna happen, but I know he's done.
Just saying that, even though I already knew that, just reporting it gave me chills.
Yeah, man, definitely.
It's crazy just to think how much he's poured into this business.
He has.
How much he's grown over the years. And even though we had a lot of jokes about how he would bury everybody, all that, like, you can't deny Big Match John.
He put a lot of people on too. Like, he has feuds with the younger generation, the older generation.
Russo still should have won though.
Okay.
Speaking of farewells, though,
before you say something, Brave should have won too. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I've said that before.
I know you have, but I'm agreeing with you.
Speaking of farewells, AJ Styles confirmed that in an interview with Undisputed that he's planning to walk away on his own terms.
Good for him. And you love to hear that. No scandal, no burnout. Just one of the greatest going out the way he wants.
Yeah, so Styles said, quote, "I've had a tremendous time in professional wrestling. Not many people can say they love their job. I do. It's going to suck when it's over, but that's always been my ultimate goal, to retire on my own terms," end quote. He also credited Vince for being able to work that Japanese style coming into WWE, because that's originally what Vince signed him for, was to be that bridge between the Japan style and the WWE style. So of course, the class act he closed it by thanking the fans for being behind him all these years. And when we say it's the end of an era, it just doesn't even put it into perspective. It really is the end of an era,
dude.
All the people that we knew growing up, that we watched for so many years, are hanging it up. Hardys too. I mean, they've been talking about how they're near the brink and they're about to hang it up. The Dudleys just hung it up. It's crazy.
Oh, John, Styles, and Joe, come on, bro.
Oh yeah, and that's right. Samoa Joe even announced that he's going to be done after his AEW contract is over.
Yeah, so it really is the end of an era, man. We grew up watching these dudes, and it's just really sad to say. And not sad. It's good to see them go out on their own terms. Most wrestlers don't even get to do that. They just get told, "Hey, you're done. You're too hurt, you're too banged up, or we
can't use you anymore."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But let's go ahead and talk some comebacks as we get on to people leaving. Let's get to the comebacks. AJ Lee and Saraya are out teasing their feud to be renewed, it seems.
If that actually happens, social media will melt. Those two defined an era. Seeing them run it back even once would be legendary.
Yeah, so the USA Network IG posted commemorating the 11-year anniversary of their last match against one another, which happened at Hell in a Cell 2014. Lee shared it on her story, saying the rivalry was never over and stating that they're frenemies for life. Saraya quickly agreed on X, saying it's far from over, and that already sent the internet spinning.
Ooh.
So
that's spooky though.
Paige and AJ Lee, you think we're gonna get it?
Yeah, but if AJ needed to help Maxine take that belt off of Becky though first.
You want it to be for some gold or what?
No, I'm talking help Maxine take the belt off of Becky.
Okay, got you. Yeah,
because that would just be an upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because I think that they're not done either. You know?
Yeah, clearly they're not done with Maxine and Becky.
Mm-hmm. Or no, I'm talking about AJ and Becky. Like they should not be done yet.
Oh yeah. No, I don't know what they're trying to brew up or what, because she was pretty quiet for a second there, and then she did this, and
I think they said that she was like tying up some loose ends before she fully committed to.
Well, yeah, because I know she was one of the heads in, I don't know if it's coaching or what, at the WoW.
Yeah.
At Women of Wrestling.
And she put out a movie or something like that.
Yeah, she also did I think it was a short film. Mm-hmm. But also making headlines, Mickie James says Nick Aldis is far from done with in-ring competition on Insight with Chris Van Vliet.
That's right. He's been killing it as SmackDown GM, but apparently he's still itching to lace up the boots again. Give us Aldis versus Cody 2 on the big stage, and I'm marking out. Oh yeah, definitely, bruh. That match made me love Cody Rhodes. Like,
what was that?
All Out, the first one?
No, All In.
All In.
Well, that was that their first match together?
No, I don't think so. I think
that was their second match, right?
It was because Cody won the belt.
beat him for
That's
the
the
belt.
match we're talking about. That's the match that I was just like, all right, Cody's that guy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's facing my second favorite TNA
Well, I mean,
wrestler.
they've been teasing Nick Aldis, seems, for a while now.
I would hope so. I mean, he got RKO twice.
And it looked like he was gonna,
he's gonna flip his lid and just be like, "Look, I quit."
So it's exciting for Mickie James to throw out that little seed out there, because many people have been waiting to see Nick Aldis in a WWE ring.
And many people
years.
Haven't seen him
in a ring. Period. Yeah, exactly. I know. For those who don't know, Magnus in TNA for a short stint, then went on to become Nick Aldis.
Do you really want to see
the 10 pounds of gold for quite some time?
You really want to see Cody versus Aldis? I want to see Aldis versus Scrap Daddy, dog.
Dude, that would be crazy, right? Do a Survivor Series against the Brands. And,
yeah.
And AP and Aldis are at the end.
A War Games, bro. Yeah. That'd be great.
Oh, man.
They start the match. They start the match. Yeah.
I mean, shoot. I'm sure somebody would want to see it.
Heck yeah.
Over to the gaming side of things, 2K officially confirmed that WWE 2K26 is already in development, with superstars doing scans and motion capture already.
Good, because 2K25 fixed a lot. But it's time for even more realism, especially with crowd physics and entrances. Fingers crossed they sneak in a Wyatt 6 mode or something spooky. Man,
I'm hoping, man, because they said something about Wyatt 6 being featured in a whole big old thing for this one, and I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, so maybe they're waiting on it.
On the next one, right?
Yeah, but
I do love, like, people crap on 2K a lot.
This is the best one.
And I gotta give it to the devs over there at 2K, man. They're clearly fans. Mm-hmm. They clearly want to give us what we want. It's just a matter of constraints. Because when you think about it, who would ever thought Abyss was gonna be in a 2K game?
Bro,
who would ever thought New Jack? There you go. Who would ever thought all those people would end up in a 2K game? I understand the basketball side of things because cross branding and whatnot, but
I don't care about no Tyrese Halbrand, whatever his name is.
Shaq's in it too. Yeah,
ain't nobody care about Shaq.
But they clearly, watch the product. They clearly follow, and they clearly try to execute in a way that they think us fans would enjoy the game.
And how is that, putting Jelly Roll in the next game on the cover?
Hell no.
I'd be pissed. I would not buy that game.
Outside of WWE, though, TNA champion Steve Maclin's future looks a little shaky. His contract is expiring at the end of the year, and negotiations are ongoing, but they're still saying it's up in the air. So we'll see.
Yeah, wouldn't shock me if WWE comes knocking. The guy's ex-military, great look, and the system loves the that archetype. He never got a true shot when he was there. You know what? But I'm just speculating. I'm hating off looks. He looked like he might go to AEW. You never know, because
I mean, his girl's there because I believe he's still with Deonna Purrazzo, and she's over there. It was unfortunate what happened with Deonna Purrazzo. I wish she would have came back to WWE and had a run, because she's a great worker, and she's just a great, well-rounded talent. I love her mic skills. It's unfortunate that we didn't get to see her actually get her run here in WWE when she was there. And now, you know, she took her talents to TNA and stayed there for a good minute before jumping ship to AEW.
Yeah.
And she kind of like, that was around the time that TNA had that great women's roster. Jordan Grace was still there.
Yeah.
Taya. A lot of great talents were still there, and it was a good time for TNA that a lot of people didn't see. On the flip side, reports say WWE's planning to offer a new multi-year deal to Dragon Lee. His contract is coming up, and the two sides are already starting on negotiations.
Word is management is really high on Lee and have been singing his praises as of late after his program with Dirty Dom. Plus, they just put the straps on him and AJ, so they clearly want to lock this dude in. I'm cool. Like, I don't know. AJ Lee. Dragon Lee is okay. Like, he's a good wrestler. I just don't.
He just doesn't talk.
Yeah, he needs to do something or work on his promo skills or something.
Well, I mean, when's the last time he had a mic and actually sat there and talked, though? Like, actually cut a promo?
He tried on Monday.
Not really. He had, like, what, 4 or 5 lines maybe at most?
I mean, I just guessed, like, make it more believable type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, because he shoots up too quick sometimes. He needs to sell a little longer sometimes, and I mean, that's just going to come with time, to be honest.
I know we really don't bring up AAA, but I did watch that latest episode that they put out, and El Grande was smoking El Vikingo, bro. Like, he was killing him, and he was like, you're not even over in your own city, bro. These is my people.
Also, another crazy story, Nick Nemeth revealed that the favorite match of his career, get this, not only was it not televised, Vince McMahon was more than willing to pay $500,000 out of pocket at that event to give WWE fans their money's worth.
Of course he was. That's the most Vince story ever. God damn it, pal. If they want fireworks, give them fireworks. God damn it. Such good ass word. Go out there and do it.
Yeah, so it was a cage match against John Cena that he had on a live show.
A live show.
All they had was 9 minutes left, and he went and talked to John, and John was like, well, let's go and talk to Vince. They went and talked to Vince, and basically just told him, like, oh, we don't really have much time, and he said exactly that. Do what you got to do to go out there and give them their money's worth. Give them your all. And that's exactly what they did.
You know Ziggles did that.
They ended up having over a 30-minute match and went overtime.
Wow. Dang.
And Vince paid out of pocket. I mean, give the fans what they want, right?
Heck yeah. So we've got emotional updates, nostalgia trips, possible returns, and corporate chaos. Typical wrestling week, right?
Yeah, exactly. The highs, the lows, and the you can't make this stuff up. And also, that's why we love it.
Yes, we sure do. All right. We're going to go ahead and pivot because SmackDown delivered storytelling and sparks. Time to break it down.
All right, our remarkable nation. The October 24th edition of SmackDown was a firecracker. We saw tension, we saw escalation, and we saw setups. Here's how it all went down.
Yeah, let's kick it off with the headline. Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy or Jey Uso. Chris gets confused. No, I'm just joking. It's just on the names. I don't know what they look like. And this is a no DQ match. One of the most brutal single matches of the year so far.
Yeah, definitely. At least for Jimmy, because he hasn't really had very many matches this year. It's crazy.
I noticed that.
But this was a good one for him to be on. You know, McIntyre came in with a chip on his shoulder like always because he was heated about the whole thing with Cody and all that drama that they had going on there. Jimmy Uso, of course, came out swinging like he usually does, using every legal and illegal tool in the book. Chairs, kendo sticks, whatever you name it.
They pop for that table.
Oh, yeah. They always pop for the tables. That's why you slide it back under.
Yeah. No tables for y'all. Yeah, with the pivotal moment, McIntyre caught Jimmy with a Glasgow kiss, then smashed a steel chair across the ring apron. Crowd erupted. The finish, of course, after a frantic sequence outside the ring, McIntyre hit the Claymore onto the exposed floor, rolled Jimmy back inside, pinned him, brutally sent a message. McIntyre isn't messing around anymore.
No, he's not. I like this whole serious thing they're doing with him going back to kind of the Scottish psychopath type gimmick that they had for him there for a minute. That really didn't land too well because it was a bit more on the hokey side.
Well, yeah, I mean, because he fought like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose like 50,000 times around that time, and it was annoying.
And he helped put dog food on Roman.
And him and Dolph were a team around that time too.
He was teaming up with everybody, man.
For real.
So was Dolph at that time.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
They're just throwing.
That was a wild time.
Yeah.
And then right after the match, Cody stormed to the ring, which kicked off the next chapter. He confronted McIntyre and challenged him. Then the camera cut to the Bloodline lurking in the back, building up to the MFT's match.
Moving on, women's division highlights. Tiffany Stratton defeated Kiana James. Tiffany looked crisp, dominant, showing why she's the champ. Post-match, Jade Cargill returned to help Tiffy, who was being attacked by Julia and James. Then came the turn. Cargill raised Tiffany's hand and boom, she laid Stratton out.
What a moment for Jade Cargill there. I was rooting for a heel Jade Cargill, and honestly, I didn't even think about it coming until she raised her hand. Like, I was thinking, like, because she came back and took out all the...
Yeah, it came out of left field.
And I was like, oh, man, so she's just going to stick to her stuff. Like, and then when it happened, I was like, oh, okay, I'm for this. Yeah, I'm really for this.
I saw a meme that said from Storm to Scar.
Dude, I love how she has that scar set up.
It looks good.
Hey, man, I guess it's a good thing to get busted open by Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Look at everybody who's ever been busted open by her.
Over.
Star.
Yeah. Except for Kyrie. She can come back to star.
Kyrie!
She a star now.
She's a lackey right now. for now.
Hey, don't make Asuka mad.
I love it,
Me
dude.
too.
It's so good. And then we had the tag team angle with the MFTs defeating Shinsuke Nakamura and Rey Fenix in a high-octane opener. The MFTs swaggered through with dominance, planted the seeds, and that they believe that they're not just contenders. You know, they seem to think that they're the next big thing.
I think they are.
But are they the next big thing?
No, Brock Lesnar is.
Or is Breaker and Bronson the next big thing?
You know what? Well, I guess I'll talk more about that when we get to Raw.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Definitely. Because I got some.
Just got to plant seeds along the way. You know, keep them listening.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and let's not forget the U.S. Open Challenge. Ilya Dragunov retained against Aleister Black. Black brought the fire. He dragged Ilya into the deep waters, but Dragunov's resilience and gimmick mastery carried him through. Post-match, talk trash and the future title defenses were written all over it.
Okay, last big bit, the backstage segment. Rhodes and McIntyre face-to-face, tension so thick you can cut it with a blade, you know. No, you don't get it.
Yeah, I get it. You're just corny.
My bad. Anyway, McIntyre warned Rhodes, "You're next." Rhodes didn't flinch, and in the aisle you spotted the MFTs riding off in silence. And we know there's more to come from that. It's more than just scenery.
Yeah, but which one is going to take the belt off of Cody? No, it's fine.
Tala Tonga. That's probably the one that they're going to try and put up against Cody.
Most likely. So what does this mean? McIntyre is back in the main event hunt, not just as a challenger, but as someone who wants control. Rhodes is now the target. His program just got a higher profile. The women's division next wave is arriving. Tiffany might lose the title sooner rather than later, especially if Jade's, heel. The tag scene is stirring up with the MFTs, positioning themselves to be the next big threat. And the U.S. title is still the workhorse division. Dragunov keeps it relevant, which he really is. I think that was the best move to take it off of Sammy and put it on Dragunov. I really do.
Especially because Sammy is way over. But when you get somebody returning like Dragunov that the fans just absolutely love,
oh yeah,
of course that's the best way to go.
I was not expecting, of all people, to pop up to be him and to win. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I when he popped up, I was like, damn, so he's gonna lose to Sammy. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
All in all, it was a smart SmackDown, big fights, character progression, storylines advancing, not just matches, and that's what we want.
Absolutely. Next up, we will move on to NXT's Halloween Havoc and then Monday Night Raw. Okay.
Diving into NXT's big premium live event, Halloween Havoc had big titles on the line and some major shakeups, so let's get into it.
Right off the bat, the card had 6 main matches, including multiple title changes and cross-brand chaos, with TNA and AAA involvement.
The opener pitted Evans and Slater, the young OG team, against the Lucha Legends, that of La Parca and Mr. Iguana.
Evans and Slater picked up the win with a Swanton 450 from Slater. It
Clean.
Was, yeah, of course, it always is. It was a high-flying and entertaining, not earth-shaking, but a strong way to start the night off.
Significance, it keeps, Evans and Slater in the tag mix and reminds us that NXT isn't just internal. There's Lucha and TNA interplay there. Next up, we had the North American title match where Ethan Page defended his title against Dr. Wagner Jr. or El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. in the Day of the Dead match.
And Page retained. The match was slower. Earlier in the match, it was pretty slow, but picked up. It enforced Page's champ status and gave Wagner Jr. credibility in NXT's ecosystem.
What this tells us is the North American title remains a meaningful belt, and NXT is experimenting with theme stipulations to give these events a little more flavor. And it has been a while since we've had like those themes. They also got rid of the spin the wheel this year. So Izzy Dame did bring it back.
Yes, I saw that
on NXT, and we'll talk about that and talk about one of the names on there because
that was not on there.
Oh, that too. There is also the match between Blake Monroe and Zarya for the NXT North American Championship, or the Women's North American.
Yeah, here's one with backstage drama leading in. The original champ Soruka got injured and couldn't compete, so Zarya defended on her behalf against Monroe. Monroe beat Zarya to win the title. Big moment for Monroe, earning her first major gold in NXT.
Yes, that was a great move to see. I figured this was going to be the case. They've been pushing some of these new stars to the moon recently, and I feel like it's kind of a ploy to get people to be like, hey, maybe it's not so bad over there,
Yeah.
So the implication, this shifts the women's mid-card landscape for sure in NXT. Monroe's got momentum. The Ruka and Zarya story gets a little more texture now.
Yeah, definitely does. We called this one.
Yeah.
Now we're just gonna see if who's gonna turn on who now.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know how long Ruka's going to be out, but clearly it's going to be some time. I originally thought maybe it wasn't going to be that long, seeing that Zarya was defending. Maybe she could retain and then Sol come back and still have her title.
Well, maybe it's one of those situations where it's like not as much time as we think, and she's just like chilling on it right now. You know?
She ended up also vacating the Speed title in NXT, so we'll also get to that here shortly.
Dang, vacancies again rearing its ugly head.
And then we had JC Jane take on Tatum Paxley as Jane defended her NXT Women's Championship. Jane had been champion, and Paxley showed up ready for the moment, it seemed.
Definitely. Paxley defeated Jane to win the Women's Championship. The crowd was so into her, like definitely gave underdog vibes.
It was nice to see the ref kick out a bunch of people too. He kind of let a few things go, and you know, it gives more depth to the match just seeing that internal struggle. Should I call this? Should I let them go longer? You know, it helps add to the story.
It sure does.
What this means is Jane's reign ends. Paxley's elevated. Possible new feuds already bubbling, and then with the Izzy Dame interference, it looked like she might hit Paxley with the title, but she didn't because Paxley ducked and she hit Jane. So obviously there's some internal struggle there.
Planting seeds
at the culling as well. But it was a good refresher for this division for sure. Then we had one of the bangers of the night. Tag titles on the line under broken rules.
I'm salty. The fact that I even gotta say this, Dark State beat the Broken Hardys to win the NXT tag titles. Major win for Dark State. Woo.
It is huge for Dark State to beat someone that established, and you gotta think, you know, the Hardys are on their way out. They're trying to do the job for a lot of these people and put them over. Dark State needs a little more polishing before they get put over, though, I felt.
Especially...
then the fact that they had just won those NXT titles.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I got to put my personal feelings aside, of course. What we want to do is build younger superstars, put them over, you know, so... Good job, Dark State. I would have had them beat the Hardys and not the Broken Hardys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know...
At least do Broken Hardys first and then go into it.
Exactly.
But Dark State are now legit players at the top of the tag board over there in NXT. The Hardys' return was fun, and the torch was kind of subtly passed there, but I'm sure they got more torches to pass to other tag teams here soon. Match 6, we had the main event of Ricky Saints.
Yeah, Stanks.
Versus Trick Williams. I hate you. Saints defended his NXT championship against Williams with high implications.
Saints retained, hitting the Tornado DDT to close things out.
Your favorite.
I mean, when it's on a bigger dude, I understand.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
He's small,
way.
bro. He's like an inch or two taller than Adam Cole.
Oh, I know. He's a small dude. But this is why it matters, though. Saints continues his reign, establishing himself as the top guy in NXT now that he's there. And Williams remains credible, of course. And we will probably more than likely see him slowly be integrated in the main roster. So
we're talking about Tricky.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Trick Williams.
Definitely. He going.
To the moon.
For real.
Stacking money.
Summing it up, Halloween Havoc delivered big title changes and solid defenses, new champions, fresh storylines, strong send-off into the rest of the year, definitely.
Exactly, from tag team shakeups to women's division resets to main belt staying strong. NXT looks sharp, all right, but we got to jump in to Monday Night Raw's recap and see how that main roster responded. The October 27th edition of Raw from Anaheim served as the final major stop before Saturday night's main event, and WWE pulled out all the stops.
Yep, we had face-to-faces, title implications, faction drama, and the women's division in a full motion. Let's dig in.
The show kicked off with Jey Uso in the ring, talking through his mindset heading into the World Heavyweight title match against CM Punk. He delivered his main event Jey promo, saying that he's done listening to all the noise, Roman, Jimmy, the family, and now it's just him, Uso.
And, all you hear is, my boy CM Punk said it was clobbering time. Punk crashed the party. He said he and Jey are friends, which makes this even more harder. But he reminded Jey that you're heading into a title match. You better be ready to go all in. Haha. The line, "How far are you willing to go?" really sets the tone.
The interaction wasn't just promo fluff. It's an emotional energy for their big match this weekend, and it builds those high stakes.
Before we move on, I just want to say that I don't have a problem with Jey beating Punk for the championship, because I feel like he just lost it to Seth, and it would be meaningless just to put it right back on him. I feel like he needs an actual I would give. I
Punk. Feel like they're gonna end up giving it to Punk and having, when Seth comes back, try and go after him.
Maybe, or I could also see Punk winning Money in the Bank this year.
Possibility. Then we had some key matches and some story beats also left in this one.
Here are the matches and their implications. Braun Breaker defeated LA Knight. Breaker looked dominant, especially after Knight caught fire late. Breaker wins, says he's being groomed for bigger things. JD McDonough defeated Sheamus. McDonough gets the win thanks to Finn Balor's interference. Tag team titles in the mix. Women's tag team champ match. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeated Bayley and Lyra. Valkyria, Flair, and Bliss continued as champs. The challengers made a run, but not enough. Big moves for the women's division. Number one contender for the Intercontinental title. Penta versus Rusev. Penta and Rusev had a wild match back and forth. With outside interference, sets up what's next for the IC division. The Americanos had to get in.
Yeah.
And ruin it for everybody.
And then Dom was like, I didn't tell him to do that.
Lying ass.
Backstage, we saw tensions in the Vision with suggestions that they're setting their sights on the World Heavyweight title picture. Jey Uso's promo and face-off with Punk had heavy bloodline undertones, as Jey seems to be really heelish. Then we had the women's side where Bayley and Valkyria are taking Styles runs at Flair and Bliss, means their reign is actively being challenged and not just defended.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we get to see Asuka and them, win that belt from them, because like we talked about last week, it's time for them to do something else, because
they did finally have that they had like a whole promo with Asuka and Kairi, and they said the Kabuki Warriors were back.
Yes,
they were going.
I
for
like
the titles.
that. I like even that package they had.
They've been having some pretty good packages with those two.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that Asuka one, the 10 year. I was like, it's been 10 years.
Yep.
It feels surreal, but
didn't we announce that?
Well, yeah, I believe we did, but
it's
just crazy to think about,
Yeah.
But the Punk versus Jey matches now must see, not just for the belt, but for the identity, ego, and legacy. Breaker's momentum means he's likely part of the next big time program. He could be World Heavyweight Champion material. He is World Heavyweight Champion material. The women's tag division is heating up, and Flair and Bliss can't take anyone lightly now. Everyone's coming for them. The Intercontinental Championship division swaps and contenders are shifting. IC titles value is rising again. Definitely is.
So that's Raw in a nutshell. A loaded episode with plenty of cards dealt for the weekend.
Up next, we'll pivot to NXT and then lock in our preview for Saturday and next week's shows. Hang tight, remarks.
This Tuesday's NXT delivered title defenses, speed tournament finals, and chaos building big time.
Yep, let's break it all down.
First off, we had Kalani Jordan versus Jordan Grace for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Jordan retained, but via underhanded tactics. She struck Grace with the belt while interference from the brawl between Trick Williams and Ricky Saints distracted the ref. Grace later posted the images of her face, and you could see that title shot mark was very visible. Then the impact of this one, Jordan looks like she's having a heel turn, and it looks very real now. Grace remains credible and angry. Cross-brand storylines continue to heat up, but it's unfortunate that it is Jordan Grace going after the TNA title, which she's already held.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm cool. I don't really. I have my select few wrestlers I like in NXT. You know what I'm saying? I really would have liked Jordan to be where Tatum is, but it is what it is. You know, she'll get that spotlight one day.
She's gonna get it. I'm sure she's gonna get the NXT title. She's just paying her dues right now, and you know, Paxley's been there for years, ages now.
Yeah.
And you know, people love an underdog story, so that's gonna simmer after a while, and they'll end up changing the title over, I'm sure.
Yep.
Then we had the speed tournament finals where Jasper Troy ended up defeating Axiom, which was a great match in all. It was like one of the perfect big guy, little guy matches where Axiom was going like he usually does. You know, he's a fast dude, and he would get shut down by Jasper Troy after just a small fire up or like a Hurricanrana that he's gonna throw, and he ends up power bombing him.
Get off me.
It was perfect.
It's like shooing a fly off your face.
And it looked good. It looked real good. It was a big win for Troy. The speed division gets a fresh name now, and I like how, you know, they when they did the speed division, it was very focused on fast people like Axiom, Nathan Fraser, all of them. It's nice to see a big guy there because squash matches.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
definitely.
Come on. It happens all the time. There's short matches because the guys are big and the other ones are tiny dudes. So
yes, sir.
So we can see. I'm almost certain that El Grande Americano might lose the speed title, man.
That's who has it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that. That's cool.
So I'm sad about that part because I'm pretty sure they're going to put over Jasper Troy.
That's my favorite wrestler.
Unless they have all the Americanos show up.
Oh, so. Yeah. Everybody needs to know this. My favorite wrestler right now is El Grande Americano. That's my dog, man.
Did you see Wade Barrett on Raw?
No.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
What did he do?
They were talking about El Grande Americano, and CM Punk was on commentary too. Punk goes, we're not calling him Chad Gable, we're just calling him El Grande Americano, huh? And Wade Barrett said, I've done extensive research on his nipples. They are not the same. And Joe Tessitore is like, that worries me.
That's good. That's good work right there.
And Punk was like, he's a journalist, Joe.
Yeah.
But next story beats, we had Tatum Paxley, the women's champion. She spun the wheel and made the deal. She brought back out the wheel of misfortune.
Yes.
It seems. I saw Wendy's Chu's name on there.
They give
and it said Evolve. I didn't even know they had moved her over to Evolve.
They are doing wonders, giving Shotzi's gimmick to other people and Cross and Scarlett's gimmick to other people.
I wouldn't say it was Shotzi's gimmick necessarily.
But she put it on
the wheel was already a thing.
I'm just talking smack.
With Eric
it's a work.
Bischoff.
It's a work.
What was that? They were like in Vegas for that,
Raw
right? That's why they did it. Yeah.
That's your favorite Raw Roulette, right?
Dude, it was so contrived. Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you see when she spun it?
Yes. It was definitely
stopped
work
automatically.
on freaking Lola Vice. I was like,
it was so bad.
That's a little like gimmicky right there, bro.
Yep. I was like,
y'all planned that.
I told Ashley, I was like, someone was back there and stopped it.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you see after it lands on her, you could tell like they took their hand off and it moved again.
Hey, we know it was double-sided NXT.
So her first defense will be up against Lola Vice, which will happen at NXT's Gold Rush, which is going to be just a regular show.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 2 nights.
Oh, okay, that's good though.
Because NXT Gold Rush is going to feature AAA and TNA.
That's fire.
So, and Evolve, I believe.
But before we get on to what happens next, I just need to know that you need to mind your business and shut up when grown folks is talking. Grown folks talking, all right? Ricky Stanks ain't nothing but a little boy. Grown folks talking. I was cracking up the whole time. Every time I saw him pop up, hey, grown folks talking. He pushed that dude into the freaking gate too, or the garage door.
Yeah, it's so good.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, NXT Gold Rush is coming soon, I believe, in 2 weeks. Not this coming week, but the week after. And it's going to be all titles on the line across Evolve, across AAA and NXT. TNA talent's going to take part in it, but I don't think they're going to defend their title.
Is this the rest of NXT? When you read right here?
I believe there's that, and then just a little more. Yeah, just that, and a few other lines.
Okay, because I was looking for this too with the no, was it Lash Legend? Oh yeah, Lash. Yeah, I was waiting for the Lash match because that was pretty good.
Yeah, the feud between Williams and Saints spilled into the backstage and outside of the ring, as you were talking about.
Grown folks.
How Williams was roasting Saints.
Yeah.
Security had to intervene, of course, and a last man standing match was teased. Then we also had Trick's girl, who had her own issues as Lash lost to the Evolve champion Kendall Gray, who was also defending Ren St. Clair's honor. It was great. You saw the backstage segment, right, where Ren's like hyping her up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, she cracks me up. I love Ren St. Clair.
RCW. No, I was playing.
But yeah, that was a good match between Kendall Gray and Lash. It was cool to see that Kendall Gray got her little comeuppance, because she's been in NXT for quite some time too, but they moved her down to Evolve.
Yeah.
Now she's thriving there. And like I said, I saw Wendy's Chu's name on that damn wheel, and I didn't even know she got moved to Evolve.
I think, didn't we talk about that?
Said, maybe. I can't.
It's been a minute.
I forget things, you know.
Yes.
But also, Izzy Dame's name wasn't up there.
Yeah, it wasn't, and she kind of looked like, all right.
Yeah, she looked kind of upset. Yep.
All right.
But Tatum Paxley said, "We're friends, so why would I defend it against you?"
I saw the biggest eye roll I've ever seen in my life after that.
And then, of course, Blake Monroe announced her first defense of the Women's North American title, which sets up some future build in itself. So what's the bottom line? NXT kept the momentum post Halloween Havoc, seeded multiple storylines, and gave us new champions and new directions.
Right. Jordan turns, changes, and... Right. Jordan's turn changes the women's landscape. The Speed tournament gives fresh faces, and the Williams and Stanks brawl reminds us the tag and single scene is intertwined. I keep calling them Stanks because I like them, but not against Trick Williams, dog. Booker T Jr., bro, that's the one we start calling Tricky, because he's starting to remind me of Black Snow. You know, yeah, the way he carries himself, I like it.
Up next, we'll build the preview to this weekend's Saturday night's main event, and a list of what to watch for next week across the brands. All right, our remarkable nation, let's get into it. We're charging right into Saturday night's main event. And we've got the confirmed matches you need to know. First off, we got Cody Rhodes defending his undisputed WWE Championship against the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Scottish psychopath. The chosen one.
Clearly, Cody's still going to retain on this one.
I don't know. What if he loses?
I don't think so, man.
Me neither.
I don't know. I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Cody's
to be
going
honest
full
with
tilt.
you.
Cody's turning heel soon, I believe.
Cody's going full John Cena. He's just gonna keep the title for years and years and years.
Nah, that's not. He's gonna get close to 16 or 17, right? I can see that happening.
It's a possibility, but I don't know. He's a little old already, ain't he?
Yeah,
I don't really know how old
40.
he is. Oh, damn. I didn't even know that.
Hey, Braun Breaker told LA Knight his birthday is this weekend. He's going to be 67 years old.
That was hilarious. That was so good. CM Punk will take on Jey Uso for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. I got my money on Punk, man.
But you said that wrong. It's CM Punk versus Jey Uso versus vacant.
I was like, what? I said it wrong. Did I say Jimmy again?
No, I'm just messing. Who's your money on, bro?
My money's on Punk for sure. I feel like they're going to run it back around to Seth and Punk once Seth is healthy again.
Yeah, but the swerve would be cool if it was Jay, because CM Punk to say how far you willing to go, you know. True. We'll see.
Tiffany Stratton will lose her women's championship to Jade Cargill.
I hope so.
I'm sure it's gonna happen. And then we have Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev in a triple threat for the Intercontinental title, and more than likely, I feel like this one's gonna change hands.
I want in my heart, I want Dom to be super sneaky and beat both of them. But I'm just going to go ahead and pick my winner.
I think they're going to do Penta.
Nah.
I want Rusev. I want Rusev, but I think they're going to do Penta. That way they have a Penta and Dom match at AAA, at one of the AAA events.
True, but I would rather see Rusev win this, like you said. Definitely.
Yep, it's going to be a packed weekend for sure.
That's a loaded weekend. Title fights, personal beefs, legends included. You want to keep your eyes wide open for surprises, but these are your confirmed anchors.
Here is the confirmed matches as we move on to SmackDown, NXT, and Raw. So SmackDown tomorrow night will have Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax, as Nia Jax said during an interview with Kathy Kelly. Well, the tag champs were having an interview with Kathy Kelly, and Nia Jax showed up. She talked about how she's just waiting for them to turn on each other because they're not real friends, and prompted this match. So we'll have to see Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. I'm assuming that Bliss is going to somehow win underhandedly by the help of Charlotte.
Yeah, I just didn't need Alexa and Nia to remind me of that. She's bullying me angle they did back in the day. But it
was funny because they're like best of friends, her and Nia. So it's we already know this, man. But we'll also have Carmelo Hayes versus Kit Wilson, who threw his hat into the ring after.
Where's the other one at?
He got hurt, remember?
He's in the wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
They're like the Usos. I get them confused. I don't know who's who.
Kit is the one with the dark hair.
Okay.
And then the other one's blonde.
I forget his name.
Jesus. No,
it's okay. It's cool. Oh, Chris is like,
Wilson,
nah, it's not cool.
We are so pretty.
I told you, bro, the greatest faction of all time would be them and Prince Pretty.
Dude, you're not wrong.
They could be like, they could be like, I'm not trying to pull the race card, but they could be like the white New Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Kit Wilson and something Prince, I believe was his name.
Preston?
Elton Prince.
Elton Prince.
Boom. I like
boom goes the dynamite. Preston Blake. Mr. Deeds.
Hell yeah, I love that movie.
Me too.
Ilya Dragunov, of course, will have another U.S. Open challenge. So we'll have to wait to see who shows up there. Who do you think is going to show up this time? No, that's gonna take some while.
I know.
They're gonna let it. They're gonna let it cook for sure when Dragunov. Because I know they're gonna have Gunther come back against Dragunov. There's no way they're not.
Yes, sir.
What were you gonna say? Also, what?
Oh no, I forgot. It's cool.
Next Tuesday on NXT, a 6-woman tag team showdown as Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dame, and Tatum's next defense, Lola Vice, will take on Fatal Influences, JC Jane, Laney Reed, and Fallon Henley. This stems after they came out during a whole thing with Tatum and Lola Vice and just basically crapped on all of them. And, of course, that prompted a match with Fatal Influence.
So it does look like Izzy's going to turn on her for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. It could be in this match for all we know.
You think it's going to be a Fatal Influence thing? Like Izzy Dane's going to jump ship to Fatal Influence?
That I mean, you can see that happening, but for her to just be like, man, screw both of y'all. Like,
yeah, because the culling will be left behind too.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We'll have to wait and see because the culling really doesn't do much, to be honest, dude.
Yeah, what is Sean Spears doing? I don't see him swinging chairs like
they're
anybody.
Decent heels, but they really haven't had much programs going on.
Yeah. Plus, the Women's Speed Championship tournament kicks off featuring Zarya and a field of new contenders battling for the vacant title.
Yeah, so Zarya, of course, is going to be a part of this speed tournament. So the crazy part is we just had a speed tournament.
Yeah.
To see who was
another one.
Yeah, we got the women's speed tournament to see who was going to go against Sol Ruka, which it ended up being
vacated.
Or no, not vacated. It ended up being Zarya who defended it against Blake. And then, oh no, that was the other title.
Yes, sir.
But yeah.
Yes.
Throws me off.
Segue.
Anyway, and rounding it out, we had Javon Evans going one-on-one with Saquon Sugars of Dark State. So, do you think the young OG tag team is gonna go after the title?
They should
defend the Hardy's honor.
They should. They definitely should. I would love that because they mesh so well together. They are a believable tag team. They're both young.
Mm-hmm.
I can see them being multiple champions.
Dude, I love how they sell sometimes, but they scare the hell out of me sometimes.
They be doing some wild stuff.
Well, I mean, freaking, what's his name? Leon Slater. Wasn't he the one that jumped off the X? Yeah.
I mean, that was
not
his fault.
So freaking hard, dude. That was scary.
You give people your body and they don't catch you. That's not your fault.
Yeah.
That was.
And it was a whole slew of people out there.
Yeah, they're like, did we catch him? Nah, don't catch him.
Well, be like on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. We have a problem.
Yeah. Well, that was your lineup for Tuesday nights on NXT. Fresh matches, new champs, and plenty of fallout from Halloween Havoc.
We don't have the full match card details for Raw so far, so we would expect some fallout matches from Saturday night's main event champions and contenders. Major program escalations involving Punk and Jey, Rhodes and McIntyre, I would assume. So yeah, that's pretty much all we got so far on Raw.
SmackDown and NXT have confirmed matchups. You can pin your review around Raw is the wild card, but expect huge angles. I also didn't think about this, but we could possibly see the MFTs jump Cody and Drew because they've been lurking in the background of their segments and in the crowd. And
what if the Vision interferes?
No, because they're already
takes them both out. Because they're obviously trying to stake their claim for that title.
But I also think that who knows who's going to win what, because especially with Jey and CM Punk, because we don't even know what the Vision's going to do.
Yeah, true.
So everything is just kind of, I mean, it's all building towards SummerSlam. So not SummerSlam.
Speaking of the Vision, that stupid ass tease, man.
What tease?
Those teases of people walking.
I just know one of them's Brock because he has boots on and tight ass jeans.
They're saying that it was for that stupid reveal of WrestleMania 42, like what night it was going to be on. You haven't seen it where it's Punk Lesnar, Heyman, Roman, and who else?
Cody,
Trips
right? Oh.
and Cody
on the
cover, and they're saying that was the reveal.
Okay.
Well, like it got revealed on Pat McAfee's show, but I didn't get to watch it, so I don't know the entire details. But the internet's saying that tease was for that, and that's it.
I would hope not, but anyway, whatever.
Yeah, if it is,
I don't care.
Bull. That's the roadmap, though, for the week ahead. Saturday night's main event sets the tone. SmackDown and NXT fill the TV space with meaningful bouts, and Raw is poised for storyline explosions.
Bottom line, whether you're live or watching later, keep your markers ready. Big matches and big surprises are coming. That's all we have for y'all today, folks. Stay loud, stay proud, keep it raw, and stay remarkable. I'm Pat.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Chris.
This was your Wrestle WreMarks.
Thank you.